in the morning, and I'm about to go on my morning walk, but just wanted to check in with you because it's day 75. And as much as I would like to try a HIIT session, my shoulder's not feeling it. I don't want to say it's gotten worse, it's actually still getting better, but I don't trust that doing any kind of movement at that intensive a rate with my full body is going to help me recover in the time span that I have to recover. So that answers the question of how I'm doing. I'm doing better. Progress, pain's getting less painkillers, always good. But it's still there, it's still nagging, especially when I wake up in the morning. What about you? What are you up to this morning? Have you already had your morning coffee? Or is it the end of the day where you are? That's also possible. It's raining outside. I'm going to talk about whether or not I'm going to go out for a walk in the rain in a moment. But it is also Friday, and this is day 75. I just wanted to check in and say, you know, what has it been like to exercise every day for 75 days despite being injured for the last, I think, 7 or 8 days now? You know, doing anything for a consistent extended period of time has an impact on your health and well-being. And I can tell you that not only have I seen physical changes, have I noticed physical changes because I've been doing this for 75 days. I have some progress shorts on that, like how far I can stretch and other things. But I also notice just overall my outlook on life is I feel better and I have more energy to bring to the challenges of the day. So that's really good. For me, I think I'm surprised that I managed to do it 75 days in a row. But here we are, and I'm going to try to add another 75 days because it's so much fun. I think I found a bit of a groove, especially through winter, like going to bed early, waking up early is easy. Let's see how that progresses through spring. First of all, I have hay fever, so I start to get miserable. Very curious how my newfound health and fitness is going to help with that. And second of all, because the days start to get longer, it's not as easy to go to bed early, so I might start going to bed later, and then waking up early becomes an issue. I am that driven by sunlight, I guess, in a way. But for now, 75 days, I'm proud of myself. I'm celebrating a little bit, and I'm going to celebrate going out and walking in the rain this morning to make sure that on day 75 I also do my 30 minutes of exercising. What does the path to recovery look like for my shoulder? Well, it's going to take 3 or 4 weeks, and there's nothing I can do about it. It's just going to need time. Every day it gets a little bit better. I go to the physio once a week, but even he says, well, you know, we can start doing all kinds of things, but as long as you feel the pain's getting less and your body's recovering, all we're going to do is maybe try to create a little more space between the vertebrae to help speed up the healing, but we don't want to stress it out and maybe start pushing it the wrong way again, which makes perfect sense. So hopefully after 3 or 4 weeks, and we're now at the 2-week mark, right? 1.5 week mark. So hopefully after 3 or 4 weeks or 2 more weeks, we'll be able to start adding on exercise for the upper body and maybe be able to strengthen or figure out what triggered this episode of pain. I am going to start trying to do mobility with my legs and not HIIT, but just squats and other things, just to exercise my lower body, which is capable of exercise. I have done it this week once. I need to figure out how to do it. It feels a bit tedious to do like only squats, right? Because it's only one muscle group or one part of my body, even if you do different variations. So I'm trying to figure out a way to make that interesting and fun for myself. Well, that's it on day 75. I'm about to go out for my walk. It's 6:15 in the morning where I'm at. Let me know in the comments how you're doing, whether you're on track, whether you're being consistent, or whether you're having some challenges like I'm having and how you're dealing with them. I'd love to hear from you. Remember, wherever we are, we're good just the way we are. We've got to love ourselves before we can move on. And the only way to get anything done is by showing up and doing the work. So I'll see you tomorrow.